Hello, hello. Um, the first words that I'm going to choose to say are I don't have any chocolate. I'd really like some chocolate. So I'm thinking of my chocolate nut butter right now that I made yesterday, my chocolate nut butter. We made it yesterday, well, whoever wanted to be here with us got to make it, got to experience making it on a different level, not in the physical body, obviously. This isn't possible to fit so many people have viewed that video in. Just to let you know, it's probably been about one since I made it, so I'm confident. There we go. Just needed to find a way to rest the incense. Does it get in? And it just gets in the camera for cinematic extra effects. Didn't mean that, but it happened. It happened. Um, totally unprepared. Totally unprepared. The reason I went to chocolate nut butter so quickly is because I'm currently contemplating if I should have some of my pecan nut butter or not. I feel a bit sick. And well, this today's chat with Gabriel. Today's chat with Gabriel says Gabriel feels a bit sick. And it's well, I don't know how to go from there. I feel a bit sick. On many levels, I feel a bit sick. It's not a good thing, is it? My brain still isn't here. When my brain's not been here, it's observed life. It's observed today's submission. What do I mean by that? It's like you're under control because you don't. Just thinking of a way to express it. Can we go UFC fighting? So we've got the world's biggest UFC ring, and we're all in it. And it's a UFC ring. And there's 8 billion of us in this UFC ring. Not quite sure where we're going with this, but we'll find out. Tell you what, I'm going to get the ceiling to the situation where I don't have a hat today. I'm going to look a bit weird. I'm embarrass myself. I know I don't do that often. I'm going to do that today. Uh, it just feels so comfortable. So we're all ready for Gabriel's ceiling. In a hurry? Yeah. Gabriel's ceiling in a hurry. You can see. It's really good. The spine. Just anyway. Been doing lots of this sort of stuff with the pillow. It's been helping. Pillow therapy at the moment. It's actually really, really good pillow therapy. Um, I'm gonna take my time. I might sound like I've just left the planet every few seconds, but hopefully if we give it a little bit of time and get warmed up, there'll be something to give today. Instead of just this idiot talking. Nobody wants just an idiot talking, do they? I've got to work out what on earth is in these little herbal smoke dishes that I've got here. I'm looking for CBD, but I look on the left and I see echinacea. I see some sort of hemp. Some sort of hemp. Uh, and I think I'm gonna go for this one because this one looks like a nice mix. But no, I'm not gonna go for this one. I know what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for my tobacco mix with hops. My tobacco mix with hops. Keep it light. Put some CBD, CBD hash in the smoke as well. It's nice the CBD, but the CBG is nicer. They're exactly the same, but the CBG tastes nicer to me. Very, very deep. Not like a normal hash. A normal hash got a really nice taste. This has got its own taste. And at first I didn't like it. I was like, oh, what's this? I smoked it a little bit more and I heard it. I heard what it was trying to say. And it's not the same as hash, the cannabis variety. But it's got its own taste and it's a nice smoke. And I lost it. I lost it. I had this is the CBD. It's a little ball. You just crumble it. And I had the one the same as CBG. It's a different type of way of using cannabis as a medicine. All the different ways. Um, they do different things. I'm learning about them. They're healing me in different ways. And at the moment, I'm only smoking the CBD, which is my least favorite. The webcam, it was a miracle. I got it working and I did something. Well, I didn't do anything. I got it working. I took it apart. I unscrewed it. Found out I had to peel this bit of plastic off, and that's revealed all the screws. I took it apart, and it looked fine. Nothing had happened. I've not even put the screws back in. It's back together, and it started working again. But it stopped just before today's live stream, so we're filming from my iPhone camera. That's broken. It's broken on a permanent zoom by 100%. So the iPhone camera is like out here where it normally goes. You see out here, but it's broken and you only see in here at the moment. I prefer to go bigger and then like crop it rather than have it so zoomed in for the channel. It's a bit terrible in my head. Maybe I should just put it further back. Should I just put you further back and you can see me at a distance? No, I think it will look even crazier what I'm doing. So we'll keep it zoomed in today. What did we discuss today? There are so many things that have been going on in my mad world that I'm not here. I'm just a physical body that belongs to, and that's all I am, and I'm empty at the moment. I know how to function, and I know I have lots and lots of wonderful things to share. YouTube isn't receiving any data. No YouTube stream health is good. There's a chance the live stream could end at any second because I'm streaming from my iPhone and I wanted to get away from that because It keeps cutting out, overheating, battery running out. This problem, my screen's broken. The speaker on it is not working. I think I need a new phone. Either way, it's the best solution we have today. Still got the good microphone. Good microphone. Oh, can we get it in the camera just a little bit? There. Yeah, let's mess the focus up just so you can see the microphone a little bit blurred. There's smoke. And there's a death wish. There's a death wish. My phone jumped to its death. I just have to put the magnetic charger back on. And we're back. You went for a tumble. Where did you go? Where did you go? What did you see? You almost got it a swish into the bin. It almost went swish. I know probably it doesn't go swish basketball and it's like, oh, what are you saying, you crazy idiot that doesn't know basketball and pretending you know basketball? I played NBA courtside on the Nintendo. No. Sega Mega Drive. Nintendo N64, Sega Mega Drive. One of the two. That's my claim to basketball. And we got a swoosh. We got a swoosh today. I know I'm pissing you all off, aren't I? Oh, I've gone crazy. So I've got two cameras on the back of my iPhone. Well, it's actually three, but I can only see two. But I've got three, and I can just see the dot of number 3. But I know one of these camera lenses is broken, and I don't know which one it is. And that's why it doesn't show from out here. It crops it in whenever I try to record it on my phone normally. And I don't know which one of the lenses I'm looking at. I'll have to figure it out one day. Which one are you hiding in? Which lens of my phone are you hiding in that I'm trying to look at? And I'm probably looking at the wrong one at this moment. So my angle to you is almost certainly going to be off today and wibbly wobbly. I'm thinking about writing a book. It's a good book. It might end war. Yeah, seriously, it might end war. My book may end war. It's been on my mind for about I don't know, 16, 17 years, 16, 17 years. And it's spiritual, it's human, it's body, it's reality, so it's real spirituality. It's aliens. It's aliens. And it kind of says, hey, humanity. Humanity, what are we doing, humanity? What are we doing? Why Gabriel's book? Why Gabriel's book? Why? Why Gabriel's book? And Gabriel's book, we open it to a page. What page number have we selected? I don't know how many pages there are. I'm hoping there won't be a lot. I don't want to write a lot of words. I'm just going to use and pay some AI to make the best pictures exactly as I need them. And write a few words alongside. How many pages is it? You want 30,000 pages? No, not in the first book. That would be like all the volume. All of the volume once all of the information comes back. Until then, I'm thinking about a small book. And we've got a small book. Have we got a small book present? No, we haven't got a small book present. Okay, we've got a magazine that's might as well be a good book. I read this. I haven't read a lot of books, but I read this story. I found it outside by a charity shop. They chucked it away. And it's a story of the Monkey King when he goes and sees the Buddha. And I'm like reading this and I'm saying, I'm the Monkey King, man. I'm the Monkey King. I don't know which one you lot are, but I'm the Monkey King. And this was a really good book, even so that it's buried within here with other stories. So I'm going to pick a page number from here and pretend it's my book. What number have we got? What number have we got? There we go. We're going left or right. You decide, left or right. We're going on the left side or the right side. You say left side, right side, you say both sides. You say you're split 50-50. How can we possibly get it? Oh, it's been decided. It's 34.5 pages. Yep, we open 34.5 pages into the book. What is revealed at 34.5 pages into the book? I don't know. What were we talking about? So we're going to have to go slow. As you can see, I'm not entirely here, but I need to write a book. It's on all of those things that I said. And aliens too. Yeah, aliens too. There's some bees in there, some nature. Lots of nature, in fact. It's all surrounding nature. But mostly pictures about people's faces. Real simple. And it will change the whole of reality for whoever really wants to read that book. What do you reckon? Shall I do it? What are we going to call it? Should we? Oh, let's get the label machine. Let's give it a label. The label machine should be down here. I can't see it. It's buried underneath mountains of stuff. There we go. I see it. And what color label have we got in the label machine today? What color label have we got in the label machine? It even connects to a smartphone and you can do it on there. But look, man, old school keyboard. We don't go app if we have to. We do not go app if we have to. We've got 34.5 and we've got the label machine in front of us to make a label for the book. Until I can remember what was I meant to look at and tell you about when I open the book. So the book is called what? What? Reality doesn't exist. Reality just doesn't exist. Welcome to the new world. We like it. I'm just working out how to get capitals again. I always forget. Reality. No, not all capitals, just the first letter. Now, is it? Yeah, doesn't exist. Oh no, we've got to get a comma. I don't know how to get a comma. Let's have a look. I'm going to take my time making this. So it's got to be insert and not settings. Symbols. How many presses until a comma? I don't think it's going to be sensible number. Okay, I'm going to press it and go 1. Is that a comma? Icon unit. No, then it breaks it down further. I have to go into units now. And it's what one along, which is the second one. Doesn't. And then we go capitals and an exclamation mark. Sod it, I don't know what I'm doing. I've gone mad. Oh, we might have to go quite a way for an exclamation mark. And exclamation marks aren't contained within units. No, are they an icon? Are they a family? And it's got little emojis on here too. Well, no, we just need an exclamation mark. What says exclamation mark to reality doesn't exist as an emoji? As an emoji, what says reality doesn't exist better than an exclamation mark? Reality doesn't exist. Reality doesn't exist. And it's in terms of, like, you read the book and you can read the book and forget the book. But if you're serious and you want to get the good out of the book, I mean, I could call this LSD. I could call this LSD or some sort of drug. Let's go makeup. They've got a makeup section. We're going makeup. Reality doesn't exist. Oh, we go for a beauty mirror. We've gone for a little beauty mirror. Reality doesn't exist. Beauty mirror. Oh, yeah. What was the rest? Welcome to the new world. Welcome to the new world. Capital W, no. Capital W, yes. Small e, yes. Welcome to the new. Oh, we got to go capital for world. World. And I got cheap labels off the internet for £1.50. What colour were you guessing? And to print, I've got to hold it down and press the print button now. We're all ready. I'm going to press it with my little Dr. Evil finger. And before I press this, I'm going to press my nose and do some healing with my Dr. Evil move. We all ready? I don't know which one you are. I heard the crack. I heard the crack when I did that. Really works. I can breathe better now. I'm breathing. Oh my God. Flipping out. Oh, I'm not kidding. And it's got a massive cut thing. You got to physically cut it, and it makes a cool noise. Yeah, I went for yellow. Are we all ready? This is the name of the book. All right. There we go. Has it got a border? Oh, it's even got a border. Reality doesn't exist. Beauty mirror. Welcome to the new world. Yeah. Welcome to the new world. I'll put that one on my fridge. The third label on there after. There's no money to save, nothing to effing do. This is the third label on the fridge. You would have seen my fridge from the old flat. I didn't treat that fridge very well at all. I didn't treat that fridge very well at all. And this fridge, well, I'm trying to treat better. I've had a few fridges in between. I'm trying to get on with this fridge at the moment. It seems to be talking okay. You know, keeps itself to itself, does its job. I tell it colder, hotter, or not so cold fridge. It's got a little freezer inside it, and it's a little bit bigger than the last one. And it's like, well, it's a little freezer. I can freeze stuff. Yeah. So we did that. We made the future. We got the name today. But does that mean we should make it? I've got labels for so many projects I could do that say I could earn more money. I could just earn more money. I could just earn more money if I do the other projects. It'd be nice if war stopped now as well, and I could do those other projects without war. I don't need war for those projects to continue. It's not like, I mean, I've got a vested interest in war. That's what I mean. No. And it's really weird because I was going to go on with the tone of voice that I've been having. The past, where's the time on this thing? 26.5 minutes. The tone I've been having up until now has been a bit jokey, bit crazy. And I haven't really allowed that information to sink into me. It only came to me in the past day or so. Maybe I should write the book now. I'm looking for some creative projects to support my life. And I want to use AIs. The AIs are sexy, and I think if I can use AIs to do something, I might have a chance to live in the first place. That's what my life rests on. Finding the best AIs on the internet now and putting together some sort of creative project. And I've been thinking, what projects can I do? And the idea came to mind, maybe I'll write a book. And well, I don't know when it hit home. I think it was earlier today. And I'm not here in the first place. I'm normally where I rest. You've seen me on the channel. The best place you've seen me, at least in the past few years, is just listening to the sounds of the universe whilst working on my physical body and allowing my physical body in time and space just to pump out whatever it pumps out in terms of vocal expression. So I'm really not here in the first place. And now I'm not able to deal with my physical body much. I'm having to rely on pillow therapy. It's that serious. I miss the sounds of the universe so much. They're so beautiful. And I'm waiting to get back to listening to the stars again. Until then, I'm in some weird, flexible, non-flexible movement, no movement, crazy place. And what I realized today, my book, when I say it has the potential to earn more, what am I saying? Because I'm getting serious now. It has the potential to make us see humanity on another level. To what I understand, the likely politics of the world resting upon a far more esoteric perception to reality. Now, why is that important? Esoteric information isn't meant for politicians, for government decisions. And it involves things like spirituality and cultures. So it gets really into the nitty gritty dirties, and the world rests upon that. And there's active wars in the world. And my best estimation to the situation is that whatever's going on in the world in terms to war at the moment, people are like, oh, I'm going with my aliens, my alien crew vs your alien crew. My perception of black and white reality versus your perception of a love-based reality, you pussy. I didn't know what other word. What of wuss, you wuss. Love-based spirituality. I do black and white. There's beef everywhere with war. It comes back to spirituality as a fundamental. And because the world doesn't work openly as a spiritual world first, and the fact that that decision making that it rests upon spirituality as an ultimate, it really does at any level is serious. And it's still a very divided spirituality. That we said it, black and white, love based. Obviously, there are politics within spirituality that, in the finality, are driving the worlds. And this shatters that because it takes it back to the human body and it says, human body, human body. Hey, human body. Human body. We have aliens up there with this crew, and we have aliens up there with this crew. We have black and white spirituality over there with this crew, and love-based spirituality over this side. We take these as our campaign message for a unified earth, and we will go to war with each other for it. All of those different elements that we said, we've got 4 sides at the moment, the 4 corners. Not the 4 races, because there's 5. But for some reason, spirituality has 4 colours representing the 4 corners of humanity, which are the 4 races, and there's 5. 5 colours. 5 colours. And already we're getting to the spiritual politics. Maybe it's some ancient beef between this culture. Maybe one of the tribes popped up later, and it was like once upon a time there were 4, and then we had 5. We've had the Ark of the Covenant release, which means a veil of amnesia for every human being, supposedly. So it's all spiritual, lots of politics, bringing things into it that are really important today. Really important today. Make it really simple, the really important things today. And these ancient spiritual, what are we going to call them? Segments. Combine into a whole picture. And if we look at the way they meet, it looks like war sometimes, because there's war out there in reality in the meantime. So it's appropriate to look at them from the perspective of war. But we don't hold it to that, we go beyond it. I'm not at war with this side. I'm not at war with the other side. No, that's just the situation. Where is the harmony? How do we get beyond this? How do we come together? And it's the physical body. Why? Because the physical body carries different labels just by its own birth and nature that haven't been confined by the world. I have schizophrenia. I stick labels on everything. That's schizophrenia. My reality is shattered. Okay, shattered reality. All of them have labels on now. They've all got labels on. All the bits of shattered reality have a label on. And I know reality by shattered labels. And the shattered labels on the human body create a picture that says, hey, shattered reality. World shattered reality that goes to war, that has unfinished spiritual problems at its very core. I've got a different label for the situation if we look at it this way. So yeah, Reality doesn't exist. Welcome to the new world. It has the potential to make us see a world that says, what's going on? What's going on, hey? But I've got to get into spiritual politics a little. And I don't do politics on any level. So if you want this book to be manifested and birthed, ideally today or in the next few days for me, while there's a bit of momentum to the situation, before I just say, no, not that project, I need to see a sign that says, from my life to tell me, not just a sign on the motorway or open a book. Oh, that sounds possible, but yeah, if I read that one's contradictory. Let's go with this one. No, I'm not talking about being silly. I'm talking about accessing the way I normally go about my daily life, just listening to my life. That whilst I'm just listening to my life, instead of just listening to my life, I hear the words that say, book. Book, reality doesn't exist. Welcome to the new world. Why is it worth it? Why is it worth it? And why it's worth it for me? Why it's worth it for me to sit down and do that book? Ultimately, I could release the book and a few 100,000 spiritual people might read the book and their minds are blown. But what have I done? Not much. No, I'm talking about being on talk shows, morning breakfast talk shows in Australia, America, Canada, UK, New Zealand, all of the big Commonwealth countries and Western powers. How are we going to get it to Asia, China, India, Africa? All nations. How are we going to get it to all nations? How am I writing this book for all nations? Otherwise, I'm not wasting my time on it. You say you can use the AIs. Don't worry about the amount of people that read it. Just use it. Have fun with the AIs. I might do that. Good idea. Good idea. Stay present moment with it. Don't think about the amount of people in it. So it's like two labels. We need two labels of the book title. Reality doesn't exist. Welcome to the new world. This book has the potential to end war. I do not have got red tape. My head says war means red, so this book could end war. This book has the potential to end war, needs to be on a red label. I'll get a red label in the future. For now, I have a gold one I haven't used. Should we do a gold label for this book? Has the potential to end war, or this book could just end war? Or war isn't needed. So it says, welcome to the new world where war has been confused. Yeah, where war has been confused. That's basically it. With the ability to see the different labels. No, I'm not doing spiritual politics. I'm not doing politics. I'm not doing politics. So how are we going to do it? To end war, I need to do politics. I could release the book that just shows the labels, and reality would be broken. But if I can get the spiritual politics correct, The book basically says, what are we all doing blowing each other up? It's like, how can we put this? It's like watching a football team, your favourite football team, and there's a football match and they're playing, two teams, and you're cheering for your team, but we need more teams playing. So imagine a football match when there's about 7, 8 teams playing each other. How do they win? I don't know. It's a league. They all get points. You get the most points for coming first in this match, and everybody gets points all the way up until the bottom person. And you're all in the same stadium, and there's 8 teams of you, and it's one field and 8 teams. And you all got your team. And you're cheering for your team. And everybody is cheering for their own teams. Then at half time, or quarter time if you're American, you like your quarters. It means money, innit? A quarter's of money. A quarter is a coin in America. What's special about the quarter breaks versus half-time breaks in football matches and basketball matches in America? I reckon there's something special in relationship to money on the quarters. I don't know, just my hunch. So, where were we? 8 teams, one field, everybody cheering their own team. Half-time break, not the quarter one, that's special already. You get 2 special breaks in this match. And at the half-time break, everybody gets an instant download of Gabriel's book. An instant download of how to read the labels differently. And they now go back, sit in the same seat, the same 8 sets of fans watching the same single pitch. And instead of seeing 8 teams, what they're seeing is the human body and all the players. And that's all they can see. They can see only human players. But how is that possible without being racist? Oh, that racism is old label system. Yeah. Old label system. Gabriel's new label system beyond race. But you're seeing human body and you're saying, oh my God, should I be supporting them? Should I be supporting them? Oh my God, maybe I should support them. And not only does the present moment change, our past gets enlightened to a different reality of a human body. I don't know which camera you're hiding in. Our past gets enlightened to a new perception of the human body. I don't like politics. I don't like politics. Peak and nut butter time. What on earth could possibly make me break to spiritual politics and doing some research? £9 an hour. How are you going to pay me £9 an hour? How are you paying me £9 an hour? I'll do it if I can have £9 for every hour. To do some research to end war. How are we doing this? How are we doing this? Well, let me tell you where I'm at with it now. Okay? Russia is at war with the Ukraine. I've been watching the news lately, and I understand on some level that Russia is friends with India and Indonesia. What links can I make between Russia and India are the buildings. They've all got the same type of bobbly top buildings. What's special about that, you say? Well, it could be extraterrestrials and aliens, or it could simply be energy. In other words, these cultures like sending their energy up for some reason. These buildings go up in a specific way or pull it down in a specific way. We don't know. And the pyramids, they go up surely, but not necessarily. They might pull it down also. And well, if half the world pulls energy up or down and the other half pulls it down or up, and then we're having conversations with each other, no, down, no, up, down, up. And it's real. And it's real. Up or down, basically. The whole world is arguing energy up or down. Swastika, left or right. There's another one. I don't know which way it goes. I think swastika goes right. And there's another one that goes left. And the Red Indians in America go swastika. Hitler went swastika. Obviously, it means something. There's also Falun Gong energy. Falun Gong energy work is a bit like Tai Chi, a bit like Qigong, but it's got its own philosophy and is being outruled really, really harshly in China. And they've got their own philosophy about what to do with with energy and the center and the spin. China now has, for some strange reason, got in the way of the Dalai Lama being able to reincarnate. Dalai Lama says, yeah, this time I'm coming back again. And China now, a political governmental organization, has some strange interest in spirituality where it says, no, you're not reincarnating. No way, Dalai. I don't care. I am China. So who's China but a label of a human schizophrenia to spirituality? Nothing. Nothing. But China's saying it's real important. You ain't going to reincarnate and I'm going to get in the way. That's real. That's real. How many wars have been fought for religion? You must have my religion. You must have my mind. The way I look at the world will save you. You are not saved from what? From my own life? What am I doing so wrong? At the time when all the wars on religion were fought, there was no electricity. Were there guns at the time? They were probably fought from when they were swords and shields and arrows. Religious wars. That's when they began. So that's a real thing. How much am I going to do wrong in my life by not following your religion and just getting on with my life? To need to be saved by following your religion, it's a bit mad, isn't it? And the king is fighting for a religion which is a corporation of spirituality. I'm a bit messy when I eat. I'm a bit messy when I eat, and I haven't got coffee. But there's a problem. You're currently leaning on my coffee stove. So to make another coffee, I need to end this live stream. So we're going to end this live stream soon. Audio disconnected. But it's not the audio for the live stream. We're okay. We need a coffee. I will end this live stream for a coffee. I am not giving anything to end in war. above my love for a coffee. And what coffee? Yeah, we're promoting a brand. We're promoting a country, investing in spiritual politics today. It is just gratitude for coffee today. This coffee specifically. I can't even taste this coffee. I got it a few days ago. I ran out for 2 days and then I got it a few days ago and I've drank it a few times. And it's like you don't taste the same. Please don't say I've lost you too. But it's okay. It's weird. It's weird. Actually, yeah, good. And you took another jump. You got coffee from the dustbin in you again. No. How how did that happen? How did that happen? This happened to me before on the boat. My phone was there. My phone was there. And my phone just jumped off the canal boat somehow into the canal. It jumped. I don't know. It was a good way, a few feet, I think. Technology. Technology. Oh, we got channel upgrades, everybody. We got channel upgrades. They're coming soon. So, life, ideally today. If not today, in the next few days, but ideally today. Give poor, desperate Gabriel a sign that in his pursuit to save the world, that in fact, one of a really good way to do it is to take the time and find out where he's being paid £9 an hour to do some research on why and how to show people that what we're fighting for at that level where war is actively taking place is a load of crap. Because it's all spiritual. Yeah, it's all spiritual. Oh, we spilt some coffee. What happens all the time at Hotel Gabriel. I've been drinking this coffee. This is another coffee I drink. It's a cheap coffee from the supermarket. Taylor's, they're not a bad brand, but they're not a premium. They're in all the supermarkets. And they're a little bit cheaper than the other coffees that are in all the supermarkets that are a little bit more expensive. And this one is a bit stronger. And I drink this coffee from time to time when I fancy a strong coffee. But I also drink it when I fancy a watery coffee. Why? What do I mean by watery coffee? So not strong. Not strong. And if I use the other coffees that are weak, not weak, but are not as strong as this, I lose coffee in a watery coffee. It's just like water. Water flavoured coffee. Water flavoured coffee instead of coffee. But if I use my strongest coffee in a watery coffee, I use my strongest coffee in a watery coffee, still coffee. It's still coffee, and I've been drinking this one when I didn't have the other one for a few days, and I've sort of like, well, I might be grateful for this one. I might have changed. I might have changed. It happened live. Yeah, Gabriel doesn't express the same gratitude for the other coffee anymore that he was really grateful for. He's now favouring Java. And then we get spiritual politics. Well, what on earth happened in Machu when they did it? You tell me how they did that, and I'll contemplate spirituality. Well, spirituality doesn't exist anymore for me. But it still exists, just not the same way. But Either way, we were talking about reality doesn't exist. Within everything we have been taught about reality. And I've done something, I've put another coffee in it. I don't know, I'm confused. We were saying spirituality, reality doesn't exist. Reality doesn't exist for the name of the book. And if you want me to contemplate that reality exists and to break the beauty mirror, I will break the beauty mirror if you can tell me, according to our reality that we understand as science, mathematics, and human idiots, as the potential for human consciousness, how on earth did they get a temple, a monastery, whatever it bloody was in terms of use, on top of a goddamn mountaintop? It's like a pin, it's like all the way there, and they didn't have helicopters. We'd struggle with that today. We wouldn't be allowed today because of the safety regulations. They managed to do that thousands of years ago. Apparently that mountain pin was really important. And well, what on earth happened in Java? We think Java are pointy top buildings. So we've got Java to the Russia, India, Indonesia, there we go. So we've got all three. They all share the same buildings. Something in those buildings, in Gabriel's mind, is responsible for war. What was World War II fought about? The swastika. The swastika. We are swastika. You are not swastika. We are swastika this way. You must be the other way. Real simples. Maybe we've put it all today. It came out today. The book came out today. I'll just put a link, an RFID tag, and a Bluetooth something or another attached to my book. Can we make my book Bluetooth? How are we going to make my book Bluetooth? My book's got to be Bluetooth. What can we do? What can we do? My book's got to be Bluetooth. It's not going to be digital. It's going to be a real book, but my real book needs Bluetooth. So that's the story. I came at this really depressed, and I've realised all the readers of my book as an author may be watching this as a result in the future, and I've come to the situation like this with my pillow, and now I've got to be presentable. I've got to be Gabriel in spiritual master mode, not depressed, and the lights are all off. It's dark. I haven't got my hat on. It's a mess. Oh no, I'm scared. Oh, I've got to go white hat. No, we've got grey hat. We've got a grey hat. Are we ready? Gabriel, the author of... What did we say for war? What did we say for war? Welcome to the new world. Everybody, welcome to the new world. Spread the word. We're killing our teammates. We're killing our own teammates. We're going to do it and end this live stream today in a way. I've been using YouTube for years as a way to just get by in life. And I watch a program on there. It's about spicy hot wings. And it's got a New Yorker. He's a New York presenter and he gets all the famous people. And I started watching him when he wasn't so famous. And now he's really famous and all the celebrities go on a YouTube and channel and eat hot wings. So in his honor, he does something like this. In camera 1, in camera 2, or in camera 3, look at it and give an ending or say something. It's something along those lines. He's a good guy. He's a humble guy. He's a fighter. He's a fighter, that guy. The guy who presents that channel. So, in camera 1, 2, or 3, I don't know which one you are all hiding in. I'm going to take a guess. And I'm going to say something. Reality doesn't exist. Beauty mirror. Welcome to the new world. War just isn't needed, man. War just isn't needed, man. And no more fingers to iPhone. This is coming through the Mac using my broken iPhone. And if I can get my